Oh my god, those look good. Good morning. Happy Thursday, guys. I hope everybody's doing good. Good morning. Sorry, I'm drinking a Sprite. it's it's not caffeine, but I needed something. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Sorry I wasn't on yesterday. Just still needed a little bit of time. I was contemplating on going on today, but then I was like, just go. Yesterday, you guys seen the Willow woven bag. I'm gonna fumble that name like a million times today, so just be prepared. The Willow woven, the Willow woven bag is came out yesterday in the Aura Rosa pattern, and so I was like kind of teasing during the like Novaween that Aura Rosa was coming out with a pattern, but it wasn't like any other pattern I've seen out there, and now you guys can see why. It's very similar to a basket style where that you are weaving in materials and kind of creating a basket kind of shape, but it creates this wonderful bag. It's not overly complicated. If you looked at the my tutorial, you'll see that if you take your time and do it right, it comes together very easily. It's no, you're doing the exterior, the front exterior wall, and the back exterior wall exactly the same, and you're doing the same thing with the interior, front and back, as well as the double wall. So it's not like doing something different on one side versus the other side. It's doing the same thing. It's just a couple different components, which can kind of make you confused at first, but the more you do it, then the easier it gets. It does. It looks really nice. This one is actually my favorite. I do like the purple one I'm going to show you guys on, I think tomorrow or Saturday. Um, but this one's my favorite because this is the fabric that I made for Wizardry Stitchery, and I love, 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 love this florals. I do like florals a lot. I like vintage prints on this side of the wall. On the opposite wall that we're facing, I have a lot of decoupage and like floral prints wallpaper. And then on this side of the wall, it has Star Wars. I have mini faucets that is Shadova. So with this one, it's this, and I used a really pretty kind of like caramel honey brown, a light honey brown, a like vinyl. But what I did, I think, what threw people off is that it's not just one vinyl. I used some scraps of other. So if you can see, I then used a red and then a tan. So I kind of like gave it highlights. And then for the inside of my double wall, I use like a cotton woven that so that the peekaboo is florals on the outside. So I think by doing this, it gave it an illusion that it was actually real leather, because in Facebook, people kept asking me, what did I skive my leather for? And I'm like, oh, it's vinyl. And most of it is Michael's vinyl. So this really beautiful honey brown came from Michael's, my local Michael's, and I got it with my 50% coupon for $5.99. And then this was a PETA approved faux leather, and I don't even know where it came from. I only had the sticker on my thing. It was like on the back of the rolls, and it was like a not even a fat quarter. And then this is like this tan, and by mixing different colors of browns, I think it gave it a different look and made it look a little bit more like leather than what it really was. And then throwing a splash of florals gave it an interesting color. The reason why I went for this is, one, I really wanted to use as florals, but I didn't. Oh, thank you. That was very kind of you. I was drinking Sprite.
Now you drinking coffee
Coffee and
and cinnamon
cinnamon
rolls.
buns.
Good morning, everyone.
They all say good morning too. That's Kindle made me cinnamon buns because I was hungry. Get a Kindle. I fully endorse that product. so, so yeah, I think it gave it a hint of color. So if you have like scraps of cork or something that you really like, this is where you could play off of different stuff. I think this is a really scrappy project. You can have a lot of fun with it. I've always loved this particular like Liberty, like, or I don't know if it's Liberty, like like uh floral that's in between here, but I never know what kind of bag to put it in too because it's overwhelming. The florals is just like a lot. Like you can't unsee it when you see it. so so I decided it would look good in the back. So I had some fun. And if you watched my video, I even told you that I had an idea that it would be really cute if someone used in the double wall like faux fur because right now and all the UGG fashion shows they have a lot of fur and I thought it would look cool if like faux fur was peeking out of the basket weave. I think it will give a UGG bag a run for its money. Um, yeah, it's you're close. It's Kendell. So then I use the accent piece right here too, just to give it a little bit more like color, pop of color, and that you can fully see how long the flower is elongated. Now, what I like about Alexis is that she does give you a wow moment for the outside, but what she gives you like the inside counts too. So we have a nice recess zipper that like when it folds down, it it's not making the bag change its shape dramatically. You open it up and for me, I always have to put my if I don't put my adjustable straps inside there, I will lose them. I will lose them every single time and then I'll remake them and then I'll have a random rogue adjustable strap that I'm trying to figure out where it goes to. And again, it's with this that I don't know, honey whiskey kind of color. So I have a nice leafy print in here that's cotton. I'm gonna tell you when I watched the the people that were testing it, I always went to the people that had cotton woven. It lays better. I'm not saying that waterproof canvas cannot be done. It looks nice, but it just lays better in the bag. Like it just sinks into the bag versus kind of being rigid. That's just my personal opinion. I like that's one of the things I like to be in a tester group before I do a video because I can give you a honest opinion. With Alexis, I always watch her too. Like, does she do waterproof canvas, water resistant canvas, or cotton? And she has a tendency of doing cotton. And one time I asked her, and she says it just lays better. So, so you have two slip pockets, and they're not little. I'm trying to think what can I stuff in here so you guys can see. So there, I'm. This is a chopstick, and like you can see, like this is chopsticks are big. So like you can do this at an angle. They're not little. If you make this for a bag for someone or selling it, this is a huge selling point because someone can put a phone plus a lot of objects. So you have then a massive zipper pocket and then bam, it's there again. And then you have this huge, huge opening. And do you see how I'm telling you how it lays better? It's just sitting. There's no sagging. You can see the bottom of the bag. It's nice and crisp. It just lays amazing. Um, I think this bag is a win. 100%. I can't compare it to any other bag out there. And I wore this bag to a store just to see if I sell it, I could tell people how heavy it is, what kind of attraction. People really were like, "Where did you get this bag?" Like, it's a showstopper. It's a bag that people are going to stop and stare because it does not look like a lot of bags out there. So, yeah, if you haven't bought the pattern already, I do have an affiliate link. I do have a YouTube tutorial for it. My tutorial is more lengthy. It was going to be longer. I was going to show you guys how to sew the 1/8 of an inch on each one of the straps, but I figure you know how to do that already because why would you be watching my video if you don't know how to top stitch straps? So I was like, "Yay." Um, if you haven't got the pattern, it does help me if you do buy the pattern through my affiliate link. It just I get a small kickback. But if you already bought it, don't worry about it. It's cool. You can still watch the video. The video, it goes into detail. We're going to be making one of the panels, and we're going to make it together. And Alexis finally got me to put staples in something. I don't put the staples when we're putting the side panels. I don't believe in that. I'm sorry, I just don't. But when you put this together, when you put this part together, you kind of need to staple it. But you can kind of see where I didn't staple it, where I think that you can get away with not stapling it. But I did put staples in per the pattern when you're making the exterior panel, but I didn't do it on the side panel. I refuse to put it when we're constructing the back. I have a firm belief that you don't need to do that. So we put it together, we put the exterior together, we put the lining together, we put the lining and then the double wall together, and then I show you how to like fold it, and you're going to be surprised how fast this comes together. I'm actually, if I'm blessed enough to get to come back to Lauren's as a teacher next year, I want to make this as the bag that we learn together at her facility, because I think this is a fantastic bag, and I've never seen a pattern like it, like it's how it's made. And I had so much fun testing this bag. This is the first time I've ever had Alexis's pattern where I always write down notes, but I was literally contemplating for days on how I was going to do this video, because I wanted to teach you guys the right way, in a fun way where you weren't overwhelmed and where you can see it through my eyes and see how fun it is, and that you can be encouraged to do it. This is going to be a showstopper, and if you make this bag to sell, don't undersell yourself. There's nothing like this. You sell it for what it's worth. Depending on whatever you make it with. And I actually think that you can make it with leather. I kind of want to buy some leather from Chris from Simply Classic, and because she has that really thin lamb and sheepskin, and I think it would look woo. So, I think this is an amazing bag. I want to make it again and again and again and again, and just different things. I think it's amazing. She also came out with a color blocking page where it's like black and white, where you can kind of like color it in, bring square pieces of your samples and see if they mix and match. I think this is like a win. I mean, Alexis just she's if I brought this to you like this is the Ora Rosa pattern, you'd be like, no, it's not. And then you were like, wait, the shape maybe, but I don't know. It's a total win. It's one of my favorite. I have to say it's my favorite pattern from her. Like, I want to make this with one of her wallets, like the Date Night Dina, and I've just like the Date Night Dina, but like the wallet totally made with this on the exterior. Like I think that set would kill and sell so fast. Not even funny. The floral is pretty. I had a lot of people ask me about the floral. The floral is what I made from Wizardly Stitchery. And me and Melissa were talking yesterday. If you're in the Wizardly Stitchery group, if you go to my post and you ask about the floral, Melissa will make the floral for you guys to buy. So in the description box, I put where you can join the Melissa's, I'll put it in the chat too. You can join the Facebook group and you can ask Melissa directly. She's the kindest person you could ever meet. Like, oh my God, she's so sweet. She will open a round where you guys can buy that floral print and vinyl, waterproof canvas, however you guys see fit. But the vinyl is my favorite, and you can buy it. She will open it up for you guys. Because I had a lot of people ask me about it, and I was like, I don't know. I was like, Melissa, but people are asking me about the florals, and I don't see it on your website. So she's like, yeah, just tell them if they ask me, I can open up around. she's so cool. And she also has these really cool 3D You're gonna get addicted to her Facebook group. In her Facebook group, she also makes these 3D fidget things. So if you're a person that has like, or you need to do something while you're doing something else, like need a fidget toy while you're trying to think about something, you're about to have a whole lot of fun. She makes the coolest things with her 3D printer, like bowls and all. You're welcome if you're not a part of her group. I'm giving you a heads up. She has the coolest threads. She has like the best I'm I was just using her thread yesterday. So yeah. This one's called Celebration. So you know I'm not joshing. This was over there because I was just using her thread yesterday. So she has the coolest threads and everything. So if you're not a part of her group, you should get a part of her group. And I was trying to figure out a really cool floral print because everybody had awesome prints. Nikki had this really cool like like a black and white polka dot print. Um, and Nicole Sonar had like this beautiful chocolate cork and a hunter green cork, and everyone had these beautiful prints, and I was like, I don't know what to do because I'm a nerd, and I was like, I'm not going to make everybody get Star Wars, and no one likes Star Wars at Wizardry Stitchery. So I picked a floral print, and then Sonar Nicole liked my print that it wound up becoming like the cotton woven part to the part of her card slots and my print. And then I was like, oh, cool. I am actually cool, maybe because if Nicole says that she likes my print, then apparently I am awesome. So, and then people really like the print in Wizardry Stitchery, and now people like it in my bag. And now I feel like my florals are validated. I just want you guys to know. Thank you. But definitely, if you get the pattern, I would totally appreciate it because a small kickback goes to me. That's because you're awesome. so um yeah, we were doing that. We had a lot of fun making that print. It was funny, it was stuck between two. I was trying to make a print that like represented my mom and me but stay true to the colors that I liked. So some of the flowers are the flowers that my mom liked, and some of the flowers are the one I liked, and some are the colors that she liked. And the colors go from blue to orange because it's kind of a tongue-in-cheek for me because my favorite color is blue, but my kids always say my favorite color is orange because I gravitate to it a lot. So there was a lot of thought process going into those florals. So okay. So I have to humble myself. I'm sorry. So yeah, so this is the cover of the pattern for the Willow, and it's beautiful. I love this cork that she did. It's amazing. No, it's not scary. I promise you. If you watch my video and and do your pattern. Go over the notes. If there's something in my video that does not make sense, leave a comment. I will answer. I'm not one of those people that will like leave your comment in the ethers. I promise you I will answer. And if I don't answer you, I always have information where you can email me. Email me and I will help you. This is not a complicated bag. It looks complicated. It's not. What this bag is patience. That's it. It's not complicated. I will walk you through it. She walks you through it. I promise you, you don't even need my video. She walks you through this. Alexis makes video like this is a textbook. I promise you, she makes you books that like walks you through like give me your hand, let's go. And if you read each sentence, you will be able to complete this without my video. My video is there just as an extra. Um, you'll be able to do this because I am a person that reads words backwards because I have dyslexia and I got it. So I feel like if I can do it, you can do it. And so if you're having extra hard time, just watch my video along with it. If you're a person that's like, I don't want to mess up, get your pattern, watch my video, break it down. And if you have to stop, put a post-it, put a time stamp on your post-it, and then walk away and then come back, go back to that time stamp and go back to that post-it and go. So you can do it. If you serge the ends of it, because each one of these each one of these are folded in half onto each other. And denim is notorious from shredding, and it looks cool. And even though I think the shredding part coming through would be awesome, you may not. So that is a problem. If you serge all the ends first before you fold it over, yes, it will be a floppier bag if you do not use interfacing. But if you use interfacing, it will make it a heavier bag. So you need to figure out, pick your poison. Do you want it to be heavier, or do you want it to be a lighter, kind of slouchier bag? Because denim is heavy and it will slouch down. So for me, I hate Decaville. I'm trying to think of something. um, I'm trying to think of something other than Decaville. I would use. If I was in Canada, I would use like an EB Fuse Heavy 3. I would use a Pro Fuse Waywack. In between my sorry, I'm late. in between my strips. So I'm trying to look at a pattern piece that is straight, because I was sewing yesterday, so I should have pattern pieces. Okay. So let's pretend this is a pattern piece, and this is my denim. I would serge both ends. I would put, this is a 4, let's say this is a 4x6. None of the pattern pieces are 4x6. I would put a 2x6 in the middle of this, fold it over, and now I have my strips. These two ends are serged though, so therefore the raw edges are enclosed. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what I think. And then you will have the stability of the Profuse, keeping it up like it's vinyl. So is it possible? Yes. Will you have to do more work? Hell yeah. But will it be worth it? Hell yes. Everything's always worth it when you have to do more work. The bag always comes out better when you have to do more work. That's why I was saying, whoever does the for the double wall, whoever decides, you know what, I'm gonna take a chance, I'm gonna use some like Sherpa or some faux fur poking out. I say it in my video. I promise you that bag is going to be the Batman pajama, because faux fur is all over the fashion runways for this winter and for spring. It's all over it. It was all over last year too. It's that's going to be a badass bag. And I'm always here for a badass bag moment. Hold on, I missed some. Did I use EV foam? No, I use exactly what was in the pattern. Whenever I test, I do exactly what's in the pattern, so that way I can give honest feedback to the designer. You don't go off course. So if you ever want to test for a person, you can't go off course, because you're not doing what the person says. You were basically hired like a job. Like that's like working at McDonald's and they're like, put salt in the fries and you're putting pepper. Like, why are you here? Like, so you have to do exactly what they says. Yes, Profuse is from, oh, I always say this. They answer the phone saying Wawak or Wawak, and I still say it wrong. So it looks like Waywak though. Good morning. Yeah, you could use a sew-in too, but yeah, you're right, you could. You can use like a glue stick and sew it in, because you're top stitching it down anyways. You can use like a sew-in too. So you can use something like lighter too, like you can use something probably lighter. Like this is lighter than, I don't know, like these like what is this? Stiff stuff? Yeah, I think this is stiff. Like, I think this is stiff stuff. This is lighter too. This thing just fuzzes really easily. This is extremely light. I use this in bottoms of the bag all the time. This is so light. This is like lighter than foam sometimes. Stiff stuff, you can get it on Amazon. You can get it at Michael's. It's sew-in too. That's one of my favorite themes of choice. Sometimes I use stiff stuff in place of foam. That's another subject for another day. I will show you 2 bags and you're gonna like ooh and all over the stiff stuff. I don't know why they name it that. Okay, it's from Lazy Girl Sews. I don't ask questions. I just buy. maybe maybe because the bag's stiff and stuff, but that doesn't sound right, does it? So It doesn't sound right, but I'm just gonna let it go. I just found out just in sewing, a lot of our terminology just is iffy. Let's see. Yeah, the link works for you? Thanks. Thank you. No, that's not Peltex, that's stiff stuff. Okay. So Lazy Girl Sews have the original creator, she passed away like 2 years ago, so like rest in peace. She was fairly young. Um Stiff stuff looks like Peltex. I buy it from Amazon. It's like $67. They use it. It looks like Peltex. It looks, but it does not feel when you get it, it does not do the same thing as Peltex. Um, it crumbles just like foam, but it bounces back like foam. It looks like Peltex. It is just as light as foam. Once I figured out what that stuff does, I use it in so many bags. So many bags. I don't know. I like stiff stuff. That doesn't sound right though. Like stiff stuff from Lazy Girl Sews is one of my favorite interfacings ever. I've been using that, I don't know, for like years. But no, I didn't use anything other than what the pattern calls for again, because when you're testing, you follow exactly what the designer asks you to do because again, it's like you're hired for a job. You're at McDonald's, they say only salt. You throw pepper in it, you're getting fired because you're not following what the you know the management is saying. So this is exactly, I don't deviate. No, there's no modifications. You follow exactly. So there's no interfacing through any of the straps at all. The only time you have interfacing is on this strap because it has anchors and it's basically holding these, the side straps together. But in this front part here, there's only two parts that have interfacing, and it's this part here and on the base here and here. The rest doesn't have it because it would make the bag extremely heavy. Now, if you want to modify it, like again, for the denim is heavy, so it will make the bag fall in. If you want to add like I said, interfacing to make the bag like not sink in, that's a different subject. And like again, serge the ends, just serge the ends because this is meant for like a non-fraying. But I do love this bag. Let's see. It's, okay, the $3. Okay. Hey, Shannon. All right. Margie, I can also, if you go into, if you exit out of the chat and you go into description of this, you'll see all the information too. You'll see the Wizardly Stitchery information where you can get the vinyl, because this is the vinyl from Wizardly Stitchery. You can just ask Melissa. I talked to her for like a good amount of time yesterday. Mostly it wasn't about the vinyl. Like we were talking about books. Books are important. Yeah, and she gave me a couple good ones, and I was telling her my good ones. I love when you talk to someone and you guys have like similar book stuff. That is so. I feel like right there, that's an instant kismet friend. Like you're like, yeah, you like word books too. That's cool. Like, and are like, or when you both can say Audible judges me. Like, I don't. Do you guys ever get like you know how like every month you get your balances from your bank statements, and you're like, cool, cool, cool. Audible does that too. They'll be like, you had this many hours, and you're like, why are you telling me this? Like, I I feel like it's judging me, and I get it. I get it. I can't watch TV when I sew. And there's only so much true crime I can listen to before I become like a little bit depressed. Like the world is in like hell in a handbasket. And like the thing is that I know that crime is always have happened because like my grandfather Sebastian always said that I would like my mom would be like the world's getting worse every and every year, and my grandfather told me when I was younger is the world's always been bad, it's just getting more publicized every year. And I was like, facts. So, every time I think that it's getting worse from when I was a kid, I realize that TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff wasn't around when I was outside playing on my bike and stuff. There was crimes happening actually there were more serial killers were out. Like there's less serial killers now than there was back then, but I digress. So but it can make you feel down. Like there's so many adults that I watch that talk to, they're like, I don't watch the news because you don't want to be sad. So I listen to audibles. Like and I if I'm working 8 hours, there's a fair possibility that I finished a book. And like it will be like you finished like 20 books. You spent this many hours. And I'm like, damn, why you gotta why I feel like you're judging me. I'm giving you money. Why are you judging me? Like, and so when somebody else is like, I have 700 books in my Audible too, and I'm like, we're kismet. This is perfect. Thank you. um, yeah, and then also I also get like 25% of my custom sales are from people that love books and they want me to make them recreate a bag based off of a book. And so if that's the case, what I do to get into, I guess, character, because I do this with cosplay too, like when I'm getting into character, like I'll either watch the movie I'm dressing up as or listen to the book or do something because it gets me hyped up. I don't know what's wrong with me. This is how my process goes, okay? I'm just letting you know. I'll grab the book and I'll listen to it. Hi. Um, I grab the book and I'll listen to it and as I'm sewing, so that way I can get like little characters or little things that can make it a special in the bag and put something in it that will make that person happy that maybe only somebody that read the book would know about. And that's what I like to do. So yeah, I have books. I have so many books on Audible, like so many credits, like so many credits I've used. It oh man, so many. Yeah, like I love books. So there's only a couple books that I bought that I have not been able to like finish because I'm like I don't know why everybody likes this book. It's been very few. It's so good, right? So yeah, like so like I'm doing a custom bag today, but this person is a writer, so like authors always freak me out when I do their books. So like they always freak me out because I'm like, okay, woo, I can't mess them up. I've had like 5 of them, and those making a bag for them is always it's always scary. I don't know, because I don't know. It just freaks me out. But yeah, I'm making a computer bag for an author today, and today and tomorrow I'm taking my sweet time on this. Hopefully hopefully it'll be done and I can show you on Sunday. So I'm really taking my time with that. And then hopefully when I'm done, my Patreon team, we are going to be doing the Belmont compact for the sew along. So I plan on cutting this bad boy out. I wanted to show you guys, isn't this the most prettiest cover? It like is so I cannot put my finger on why I'm so enthralled with this cover, but I'm like, I want this on my wall. I don't know if it like has like a Mary Poppin meets steampunk feel to me. I don't know what it is, but I love this. It is so pretty. Like this is like the prettiest cover. I don't know what it is. So I want to make the first tester one. I want to make sometime this weekend. And I think I want to make it for like a new camera bag because I can't stand the camera bag I have. It's like 10 years old. So I want to make this one for a camera bag for myself. And so I'm going to find some Nightmare Before Christmas fabric and go from there. But yeah, this cover is kind of dope. I I printed it. I was like, this is a cool ass cover. So, yeah, I know. It just so beautiful. The cover is beautiful. I'm like, yeah. I just looked at it. I was like, whoa. It is. It's just a really pretty cover. Like I don't know what it is. Everything about it was like, man, that's a dope ass cover. Um, I was gonna ask. Okay, I have this thing also. Like if I see people sometimes that if I'm like when I meet people that design bags, if I can get a paper pattern, I ask designers sometimes to sign my paper pattern because I like to. put their patterns in my little wall of collection, just like books. I, I don't know why. I like to collect designers' signatures on their own patterns when I have a chance. And I still haven't collected some for my closest friends, which doesn't make any sense. That's my 2026 goal. Like when I see my other friends that are designers in person, I'm just going to be like, yeah, I need you to sign this. So that's like one of my goals. I have a fair good collection, but I need to collect more. Yeah, it's really pretty. It's super pretty. It caught my eye. I was like, wow, this is a phenomenal cover. Like I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. I was like, whoa. It was absolutely beautiful. And I like also the fact that I really like this. Like she has like the breakdown of like everything, like the measurements, how she has AO files, like projector files, like everything right there in the corner. And I think what I really appreciate is the scale because I'm no pattern. I'm not giving, there's somebody, no names, that I think they're using like AI for their covers and their bags are ill proportioned on certain people and you think their patterns are bigger than what they are. And then when you make it, even though you're reading the measurements, because we all know measurements at this time, you're like, wait a minute, it looks like a messenger bag. It's really like a wallet size. So what is going on? So that it happened twice with that designer with me. So I realized from somebody else, like, oh yeah, they're using AI for their cover. And I'm like, oh, okay. Now I know. So I think so. Okay, in here it looks like she has like a water bottle and everything. The bag is not tiny. It's 10 inches by 4.5 inch, 4 3/4 of an inch wide, and 6 1/8 of an inch tall. 6 1/8. That 1/8 always gets me because I'm like, you are just like 1/8 of an inch is like I mean, but the Lux is bigger, but like I like the compact size. I think it would be really great for I don't have a camera that has tons of lenses. So I thought it would be great for the two lenses I have. So I can make it look like I have a lot of parts, but I don't. So and look, it has like a little zipper pocket in the front. And I was like, oh, that's super cute. And I don't know, it just looks really cute to me. I I don't know, it just looks really cute. I'm gonna try to do elastic again. I'm trying. Okay, I am trying. I feel like in 2025 I did a fair share of elastic. I just cannot get I got the hang of it with Pandora like a lot. Like my Patreon team could tell you, I like held through and I got some really cool tips from my friend Lisa. She's on here a lot too. She gave me some awesome tips and I think I did pretty good on the Pandora. I was like, "Oh, sucky sucky." But somehow when I did it again on another bag, the tips just went out of my brain. I was like, "Damn it." So, I'm gonna try it again. I'm trying. I'm trying. Because like a lot of the people that I like love in bag making that test like Nancy, I think it's Nancy C. She's in a lot of testing groups. Her bags are phenomenal. That's all she does is, use um elastic and her bags are always on point. Um I'm trying. So all right, guys, I am going to drink my coffee and start working on this customized laptop case, and I will talk to y'all later. I hope everyone has a whimsical day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.